Okay. Should be live. I hope. Yay, it's live. I don't have my light plugged in. I have not been awake long. Let's do this! I really need a better table. That takes muns, and I don't have muns. Oh well. This table works. It just makes lots of noise. Yeah, I'm starting about 3 minutes before I plan to, but, you know. Now, where there wasn't a stream yesterday, we missed out on Spike's introduction within his house. I think his name is Spike. So, we'll have to, see if he'll be inside at some point. Gulliver gave us a little thank you gift. Thank you, Gulliver. Nook Inc. gave us our Miles and Flo. Question for you, Steven. I was working in my garden, and I must have gotten carried away yelling at the aphids and slugs and stuff, because I looked up and saw one of my neighbors running scared. Do I have that effect on everyone? Be honest with me. No. I mean, Flo, you are the one that taught me to fear, but I know you did it with my best interests at heart, so... I'm gonna have so many flowers to clean up. As the title suggests, I am kind of hoping it rains, but it looks like it's probably not going to. Though there is always a chance. I don't know if those gray clouds in the far distance are, you know, going to move in or not. Hello, Rand. Ooh, some gold. I'll take a centipede. Is he home? He's not here. He's a grump. Oh, boys, he's a grump. I don't want our first conversation with him to be while he's fishing. He's apparently a ruffian, based on the fact that he has a former cut on his nose. Well, while we're right here, it is Wednesday. What is the turnip price gonna be? Like, that is the very important question, since I have quite a few bells invested in turnips this week. Turnip price, 67. That's not good. It is only Wednesday, though. Just sell these while I'm here. Yeah, not much here. Not even anything. I want to buy 4 villager, so. Oh, excuse me. My butterfly is having issues, as they tend to. It is their want to have issues. Also, I want to know, I know I'm really late to this party, because, you know, no stream yesterday. But there was a new glitch discovered that basically allowed you to get on top of the 4th layer. I'm gonna give my advice as someone who knows quite a fair chunk about game design. If you're going to use that glitch, and you're going to place items on the 4th layer, pick them up before you you know, leave the 4th layer. Don't leave them up there. Because there's no saying how Nintendo is going to fix it, and there's no saying how their fix is going to interact with things being on the 4th layer. I almost caught Bella. Come on, fishing rod, do your job. You haven't caught anything. I mean, it's because there's no... Well, there is a fish right there. Okay. It might be because you have, like, no bobber, but I don't know, Bella. Hello, Marina. I teach you one of my reactions that you might not know. Sound good, Cupcake? Watch this. How are you? Warm enough for you? Pleased works as a simple greeting. Try it, Blurp. See, Marina teaches us how to be pleased. Meanwhile, Flo teaches us how to fear. That might be why people fear Flo. I mean... She's taught them all how to fear. That is the conundrum she now finds herself in. But yeah, as much as it's highly unlikely any of these things would happen, there's always a chance they could happen. And the kind of things I'm saying might potentially happen if you leave something up there is, let's say Nintendo updates the game and just simply makes it impossible for items to exist on the 4th layer. Well, depending on how the game handles this, that could completely corrupt your save. That could make your entire island unplayable because there was an item up there and the game doesn't know how to handle that anymore. As much as I've seen a lot of people going, well, maybe Nintendo will just make the 4th layer buildable too. No, they're probably not going to do that. If they wanted to do that, they would have done it from the start. It wouldn't have been much, if any, effort for them to make it buildable. They might honestly just remove the 4th layer entirely and just deal with the problem that way. There is a myriad of ways they could deal with the problem that a lot of people are not going to be happy with, and even less so depending on how the game reacts to these fixes. Because it's almost Nintendo is almost undoubtedly going to fix that glitch. It's a glitch that can potentially harm games. Because, well... it's basically a glitch that allows you to get on top of the 4th layer. It's basically performed by an object you can grab and, like, a stool. And you then have... Oh, there's multiple ways of doing it. This is just the easiest way. You then, well, you have your island set up to be so visitors can show up. You go sit in the stool, face the grabbable item, like a piano or something, and then hold it, and then have your friends join. You will now be clipped inside the stool. If you do this next to a wall or building, you can then, when you move, you'll be forced on top of the wall next to you. And that means you can get on top of the 4th layer of dirt. And you can place items up there. Which is my only real advice of if you ever do this glitch, don't leave an item up there. If you're going to put something up there, put it up there, take a photo or something, and then take it down. Games don't like items being where they don't expect them to be. So... Like, oh, I'll agree, it can make for some pretty interesting, pictures. But that's, you know, even then, it's only because you're doing something that's not normally possible. Now that it's, hell, I know of this glitch, that makes it a decently known glitch. It's not gonna be that impressive that, oh hey, how'd he get up there? I mean, it probably still will be, just to people that haven't heard of the glitch. Anyone that has heard of it, it's not gonna be as impressive anymore. Because they know of the glitch. There's also apparently a way of doing it without being connected to the internet. Which had some people I saw going, huh, I wonder if I could put my house on the 4th layer. Yeah, those are people just asking to have their saves corrupt. Wow, I messed up the money rock. So I get for bad talking a glitch people like. I'm just being a realist game. Also, I do have a visitor at the campsite, so let's see. Do we have our replacement for Rodney? Who are you? Kabuki. Hey, I'm just here to do some camping for a spell. Sure is a nice island. Live here, right? If you have any recommendations for me while I'm here, let me know. Mio. Mio. He looks like Okami. In a dream last night, I moved to this island. You and I were hanging out just like this. It was so real. What do you think it means, Mio? You're moving here. You serious, kiddo? I mean, maybe. Alright, done deal. I'm there, or here, I'm home. Just point me to resident services and I'll give them what for. Okay. Check the resident services. You're moving in. It's no go. No more space around and build a house. Okay, so is it just people that have mentioned moving out? I I don't know how this works. It worries me. Because my only villagers that have mentioned moving out are ones I don't want to move out. Don't want to have move out. I'm just double checking. Not that I don't trust. I'm just being overly cautious. Okay, so apparently No. No. Hmm. Hmm. So it is only villagers that have asked to leave. Hmm. Sure, I'll play a game with him. Please do. 4 cards. Okay, so it's just the guess a card. Spade. It's a club. Hmm. Apparently with amiibo cards, it lets you just pick who moves out. Which is kind of a bummer that it doesn't do it this way too. Like, that is kind of a bummer. Hmm. I'm gonna keep doing it, see if he eventually... Okay. Oh, gods. This again. Spade. It's a spade. Okay. It's only gonna be Bella again, isn't it? Yeah, it's only gonna be Bella. Eh. Bleh. That's lame. Hmm. I forget how New Leaf handled it, but I'm pretty sure New Leaf had a better way of doing this. Yeah, because now, like, I doubt this guy is common. So he's more or less just going to waste now, because I'm not kicking Bella out. That isn't happening. Hmm. Yeah, some villagers are quite rare. At least they were in the older games. Trying to see here. Yeah, it's pretty hard to tell. But I'm guessing just based off his elaborate design, he's pretty rare. I mean, villagers in general, finding a specific one is always hard. Because, well, it's one villager out of hundreds. Yeah, that literally means my campsite is basically useless. And that also means I literally have to use an amiibo card if I want to get rid of Rodney. Because he's not wanted to move out. I've literally never talked to him except once. All I've done is bap him in the head. Like... And here the little shit is, perfectly content. Yeah, basically, if it's like the older games, the more elaborate the villager's design is, the rarer they are. Yeah, now I'm just kind of sitting here, like, and people want random quality of life changes over changes to things that are actually going to make a difference. Like, there's a fake Animal Crossing Direct that you can find on YouTube. I forget even who made it. And 90% of the stuff they're asking for are, like, simple quality of life changes that would be barely noticeable if were put in the game. Yet they apparently don't have a problem with how the campsite works? Like... That's an actual problem. Not, oh no, if you're too impatient to read the dialogue, you might skip something you've never read before. Let's have a button to skip only already read dialogue. Hello, Sable. Met her sister Label yet? She comes to the island from time to time. She's got big dreams, sometimes too big if you know what I mean. But I think you'll like her. She can be a little shy around strangers, but I know it's not a problem for you. Yeah, nothing here I particularly want. I might come back for that shirt at some point. I don't know. Yeah, like... Not being able to invite visitors from other people's campsites to your island, at least to your campsite, just is another level of the campsite is useless. I don't see a point to the campsite now. Like... Now that my village is full, the only point of it is to use one of my amiibo cards to replace Rodney. Past that, there's no point. Yeah, it's my birthday on the 21st. Hello, Kix. Welcome, chump. Have a look. No rush at all. Man, I could have an invisible backpack. Still nothing really here I want. I am way too picky. Nothing standing out? Not a problem. Come by and visit anytime, right? Hello, Antonio. Hey, I've been going around asking everybody. Any interest in buying my rainbow sweater? How much? Oh, okay. Well, any chance you can do 1,800 bells? Sure. Sweet, enjoy your new rainbow sweater. Enjoy your 1,800 bells, Antonio. Yeah, you finally sold it, buddy. And bam! Rainbow sweater. So what did Gulliver give us? Oh! One of those. The Day of the Dead mask, basically. Neat. So I guess he went to, I guess he went, down to good old Mexico. I mean, I've not so much run into an Animal Crossing elitist. I'd honestly say I'm probably the closest to that I've come in contact with. I'm more of a purist than an elitist, but you know what I mean. I don't like how you have a bandage on your nose. There, you live around here? New on Eventum, name's Spike. Trying to get to know my neighbors. I think I just keep scaring folks off. Mind you, I like being alone and all. But what if I need to borrow me a cup of pickle brine, and what then? Well, I'll let myself get back to being alone, punk. Stop by if you want to gab. Yeah, I mean, he watered a flower. He is a grump. And in general, the people I've interacted with in the Animal Crossing community have been generally more understanding of everyone's point of view. Though I also go to my way to not... interact with people that I know I'm going to argue with, because I don't like arguing. So, like, well, I mean, I kind of like arguing, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go out of my way to start arguments all the time. Because arguing can come to a good, outcome, but just purposely starting arguments really never does. Go blah, there's tons of fossils. Like, I've read through comments before, and that basically have just been, well, once again, people that, are nitpicking over, like, oh man, the terraforming doesn't work exactly the way I want it to work, so, it's bad. Nintendo needs to spend time to fix it. And I've had the temptation to respond to them just being like, I don't even want terraforming. So if Nintendo did that, they really wouldn't be doing things that people want, because there are some people that do not want this. So I had another thing. There we go. More reactions. My brain was reading that as retraction. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, let's come sell some stuff. Cloud cover does seem to be growing. He really likes watering flowers. Jeez. What was this again? Alright, yeah, that was my small silk hat after I bought the ice cream hat, which is totally ice cream. Yeah. The plus side is, like, the few times I have voiced my opinion of not liking terraforming and why I don't like it. Hello, Phil. Like, in general, people are understanding of, they basically have the realization of, oh, terraforming did kill a playstyle, didn't it? Because it did. The addition of terraforming just outright murdered an entire way of playing Animal Crossing. For, let's be honest, not that big of a benefit. Like, it makes everyone's island just feel the same. Like, there's a YouTuber I watch called Steven Plays. He has, and I'm willing to bet this is the same for every island, he has the exact same placement for inlets onto the island. So, like, the bits of water at, the connecting bits to the ocean. He has the exact same location for those as my island does. The exact same location for the hidden beach in the top center. Down to literally that rock formation around it is the exact same. Like, islands at default are so samey. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if those 4 options that you're shown at the beginning are nearly the exact same for everybody, with no real major change. I'll be doing Splatoon 2 at some point soon-ish. I mean, the Splatfest hasn't started yet, so... I will be doing more of it, though. Just Animal Crossing is my only guaranteed stream. It's the only one I'm going to be doing every day, guaranteed. So yeah, there is a decent bit of cloud cover way in the distance. Maybe I'll get rain. Maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Well, like, more what I mean is the default island looks the same, basically. And, like, there are features about your island that are going to be the same as everyone else's, because the random generation seems a lot less random. And that was probably done because Nintendo knew a lot of people were just going to be changing up the island anyway, so what would it matter? Baby bear. I might end up going ketchup. I don't know. To me, this is more an argument of Pearl versus Marina, because I'm not the biggest fan of mayo or ketchup. So... It is also marginally silly to me that in New Horizons, you have more power to change this island than you had as the mayor of a city. Like, that doesn't make any sense, Nintendo. We were the mayor in the last game, and the most we could do is build a bridge. Like, set up an enclosed fence. Meanwhile, in New Horizons here, it's like, yeah, just tear the entire island down to its bare bones and rebuild it from the ground up. you're not even the owner of the island. You're just a resident. Like... See, for me, when it comes to mayo and ketchup, they have to go with whatever I'm putting them on. And I never use as much as the average person would. Like, I'll use an easy example of a hamburger. I will have basically a small layer of ketchup on it. Enough that you can taste it, but not enough that it's overpowering anything. Though that's how I put every condiment on everything. I use mayo a lot less, but I like hot food, and mayo just does not taste good hot, at least to me. So, like, physically hot, not like spicy hot. Mayo works with spicy hot things, but even then, only in small quantities. Yeah, we don't really represent the villagers that, well, the other residents very well, given we just make decisions for everybody. Like... it's kind of my point, is like... we're basically... oh, there goes my shovel. We're basically the leader of a home association. Only the entire association has no say. It's just us. Like, it's just us going, yeah, I don't like that house being where it is. It's gotta move. I want a bridge right here. We're building it. I don't care that you want a bridge over there. Doesn't matter. I want it right here. There are some people that will put mayo on hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and stuff. My mother, for example. It's kind of disgusting. At one point, when I had a particularly lettuce-filled burger, because we had a lot of lettuce and I was just trying to use it up, I put a bit of ranch on it. And that wasn't the worst, but it didn't go the best with the burger itself. It was mostly just I had way too much lettuce on those burgers. Though I am also the crazy person that will try just about anything. Which is why I can say with decent certainty, pizza sauce does not go on a hamburger. We had ordered a pizza from a place around here a while back, and we just had this little container of pizza sauce. And I'm looking at, like, what are we gonna do with that little container of pizza sauce? And then we had hamburgers a couple days later. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna try using this instead of ketchup. Because, I mean, the pizza sauce tasted good. But it was so overpowering, even though there was barely any there. Like, all you could taste was the cheese and pizza sauce, and bread dough, well, at least, processed bread dough, as in not homemade stuff, and the slightest, does not go with pizza sauce at all. See, my mother hates pickles, so she has that one already sorted. And a lot of people would disagree with the lettuce part, given people usually put mayo on BLTs. Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches. I can have mayo on them, I just usually prefer to not. Hello, Jadens. Welcome to a conversation about food. Food and Animal Crossing. And this is the point where I know I haven't ate yet today. It's fine, though. Hello, Bella. Hey, I heard that everyone's calling you I heard that, everyone's totally calling you Cupcake now. Would it be cool if I called you that too? Of course. For real? Thanks! Then it's a done deal. I'm totes calling you Cupcake from now on. I'm just Cupcake. This is no longer ice cream or poop on my head. It's just frosting. I am just a cupcake. It is really nice that the villagers are, for the most part, following the paths. I mean, if they want to get somewhere, like the river over here, they walk right through. But for the most part, they actually follow the paths. Like, that is nice. In the older games, they didn't really do that. They just wandered wherever, leaving their animal tracks. Ruining the grass everywhere they went over time. Well, there goes my bug net. I knew that was kind of coming close to its end. I should go put that gold away before I sell it by accident. Because let's face it, I will probably end up selling it by accident. Spike really enjoys watering those flowers. Specifically those flowers. Bobby bear away. Still debating grabbing that shirt. Because, like, that shirt was definitely more or less my style. Currently only my pants and shoes are something I would actually wear. I mean, I have nothing against, like, rainbow sweaters. I just don't like wearing sweaters. I only wear that one I have, and I know I've mentioned this a lot. I only wear it because I get cold. Like, if I had a heater down here, I would never wear that thing, because I would just turn on the heater. For the longest time, I did have a heater down here, and I would just go and turn on the heater. Like... if this base was properly heated, I wouldn't even have that problem. But as I know I've mentioned before, but it still bothers me. Whoever designed this basement, like setting up all the infrastructure for it, put the heating vent on the ceiling. Which, to anyone that's had even 6th grade science could tell you, heat rises. So there's just a handy hole on the ceiling for all the hot air to just escape through. And because there's a cool air vent and a there's no door in here either. I just have a giant curtain set up. Like, the heat just leaves. And it basically down here becomes the temperature of the ground around because this is a basement. Like, it's just one of those things of like, even with a heater, you basically have to have it on almost all the time. Like, I would wake up, turn it on, and it would be on until just about time I went to bed. Because the heat just escapes, and there's no avoiding that. The only way to fix this would be to literally tear apart the heating system and rebuild it. Whoops. Like, I do not understand how anyone could think building a heating system like this would be a good idea. Like, setting up the HVAC like this. I don't understand. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to hear if, like, this wasn't actually contracted work and this was just whoever was living here before us. Because they were, not very smart people, very obviously. I mean, they worked at a window factory and stole windows. They had the house foreclosed on them, so they weren't paying their mortgage, even though they were working. They knew how to do plumbing, and there's a lot of bits of plumbing around here that suggest otherwise. Like, a good example of what I mean by, like, that would suggest otherwise. Our basement bathroom sink. You would expect that both taps turn the same way, right? Yeah, you turn them both, and they turn on, you turn them the other way, and they turn off. They turn opposite ways. To turn them on, you turn them away from the faucet. To turn it off, you turn them towards the faucet. And they're on the opposite sides of the faucet, so... Like, I don't... How do you mess that up? Like... Why would you want that? Though, I'll admit, the basement down here feels like it was set up to be, like, a guest space. So I guess they set it up to be inconvenient just to, make guests not want to stay. Like... Doesn't help the frickin'... the ceilings down here. They're like they're 6'5" to 6'8". Except in the bathroom, of which they are 6'4". And above the toilet, because it's up on a little raised pedestal, it's about 5'8"? Yeah, it's small down here. This is not a pleasant house to live in. At least not if you're in the basement. I mean, the upstairs is nice and big. But, another... I'm just listing off all the issues with this house at this point. There is an upstairs bathroom. Its door doesn't close. It was closed when we got here, and I'm guessing that's because the bank or a real estate agent or someone came through and forced the door shut, because it was pretty jammed in there when we got here. And it does not close unless you really jam it in. And just inside the doorway on the wall, there's a little hook, a little like loop to hook just a little hook lock into, and that's how you close that door. It doesn't fully close. It's never fully closed since we got here. And this is why you should never buy a heritage home. Ever. Like, it's no wonder no one ever wants to insure, like, insurance companies don't like to insure heritage homes. There's so many things wrong with this house. And they can nearly all be chalked up to age. With just how old the house is. I mean, it's old enough to be a heritage home. I don't know exactly how old it is, but it's pretty damn old. Well, have rice babies. Kix turns away. It's like, yep, I've seen everything. I'm packing up. I'm gonna leave now. He has seen enough. But yeah, I know when it comes to Animal Crossing here, the terraforming does allow people to create, you know, really amazing things. But to me it has the same, like, seeing those things has the same effect as, like, seeing something impressively built in Minecraft. Like, it doesn't wow me as much as, like, say, you know, well, even just my island would if it wasn't my island, you know. Because I'm honestly kind of proud of how my island looks without having to terraform anything. Like, it looks natural. It looks like an Animal Crossing village. And that even goes to, like, the older games. Like, seeing what people could do in the older games was awesome to see. But it generally took working with what you were given and not completely wiping the slate clean and building it from the ground up. I did not know you could pick up your mailbox either. I don't know why you'd be able to. seems kind of counterproductive. Just occurred to me. There's no real post office here. Pelly's out of a job! Well, I mean, I suppose she's probably still back in the old... All the mail service is probably just back in the older cities, still working. Do you guys think Isabelle is still the secretary to your old town while she's also on the island being basically the secretary here? I mean, this is Isabelle we're talking about. I don't think she's capable of less than perfection. So... just making sure I've got everything. Yes, I do. But no, I don't want the camera. I'm gonna get rid of the red dot there. This freaking thing. It just looks infected. See, I think Doom Guy helps her get around. Just clearing all of the dots. There we go. Doom Guy and Isabelle, OTP. The music this time of day is still just... this is Kerning City. This is Kerning City, but updated. Like, hello, Flo. Steven, kind of been thinking. Maybe it's time I moved on, Cha. Flo. I mean, I'm not that attached to Flo, honestly. And it sounds like she's not been having the best time here. Like, she sent me a letter today being like... you know, sometimes I get shouting at the snails and stuff in my garden and people start running away. So, like... I'll let her go. Partially because I want to see if now I can have Kabuki in here move in to her house. Because, I mean, I've put effort into this. Campfires are a big part of camping. There's all kinds of yummy treats over the campfire. It's all part of the experience, Mio. Sounds like fun. This same game again? Okay. It's black. I don't know. Why has Rodney not wanted to leave when all I've done is bash him in the head with a bug net and never talk to him? Yet Bella wants to leave. The little mouse I have showered in gifts. Like... you should move here, Kabuki. I'm game. Okay, this again. Well, it was black last time, I'm gonna guess red. It's black. Hope that doesn't mean I'm now screwed out of getting him in here. Is this the... guess the thing? Yeah. He really likes black cards. Yeah, I don't think I can invite him here now. Wait. Come on. You are moving here. I will keep harassing you until you do, Kabuki. Probably not today. I had planned on ending the stream like 2 minutes from now, because I am kind of hungry. But I'll probably keep it going until I can get Kabuki here at the very least. Huh. It's been black every time so far. I feel like he's trying to trip me up now, so I'll go red. Because he has a black card. Because he's had all these black cards. So now he's purposely picked a black one. So that I'll pick red. But maybe he actually has a red card. Because he's picked so many black, he thinks I'm gonna go black. And he is red. Yeah, I think that's the same color as the text. The radio just reversed. Black. Red. Ah. If you're disappointed about it, then move here! I just want to see if I can tell you to take Flo's spot. I've gotta be right one of these times. Spade. It's a spade! Ah, thank God. Yeah, I know. I know there's no space. But someone is literally moving out. No, it's not Bella. No. Well. That is annoying. We literally know Flo is moving out. But nah, can't have him move into Flo's house. Heaven frickin' forbid. Yeah, I don't know why the campsite is set up like that. Like, when you're using amiibo cards, you can apparently just pick who to move out. But no, can't do that with the random villagers. It has to be only the villager that asked about moving out like 3 weeks ago and hasn't brought it up again since. Like, I don't understand. I know I was already rambling about this earlier today, but like, that makes my campsite feel worthless. Like, there's no point to it now, except amiibo cards. Because I'm not having Bella move out. I quite like her. I feel mean keeping her here because she has asked to leave. But, like... And at the very least, Bella's wasn't a case like Flo, where, you know, literally the day of wanting to move, she sends this letter. Like... She's clearly not having a good time on the island. So it would be really just mean of me to be like, no, stay, when she's clearly not having a good time. Bella was very much in the camp of it was just an impulsive move. Like, it wasn't a reason, it was just she wanted to move. AKA exactly how the villager always moves into into new villages. In you know, the player villager. You know, no money, I'ma move to a new town! Like... I'ma go be homeless somewhere else. I got no money, no possessions, I'm just moving to a new town now. And without the kindness of Nook, the villager would just be screwed. But, like... It literally means my only way I'm ever going to get rid of Rodney, like, definitively get rid of him, is to use an amiibo card. 3 days in a row, basically. Or at least 3 times. Which, I forget who even was it I've already done once. It was Cookie. So I'll just keep that in mind and just bring Cookie here tomorrow. And then the day after. And then hopefully... Well, no, because then Flo will be moved out and she'll just move in there. So I'll need to pick another villager. But no, people want to be able to terraform paths in a row without having to release the A button over fixing the campsite and making it worth anything. Yes, I am taking a shot at the fake Animal Crossing Direct that some people made. 90% of what they were asking for, to me, just felt like nitpicking. They weren't actual issues. Like, legit, one of the things they wanted was the ability to, in here, be able to push, I think it was Y, to just drop items. I mean, it's literally a 2-button, well, 3-button presses. It's not that much. Like, it's not that hard to do. There are some actual problems the game has, and not having a drop button isn't really one of them. That's just someone being too lazy to push buttons. Like, why are you even playing a game at that point? It's entirely pushing buttons. If you don't want to push buttons, then why do you play game? Like, would it be convenient? Sure. But it's not something that, like, I would have even remotely close to the top of my priorities with New Horizons. Same with, like, being able to just hold down the A button to terraform a path. Like, would that be convenient? Yeah, but it's not something that I see as an important thing, because theoretically, once you've terraformed your path once, you're probably never redoing it. It's a minor inconvenience once that you never have to do again. Or you could just make paths the way I make paths, and, you know, never have to terraform in the first place. Or eat multiple fruit at a time. Technically, you can do that. Buy turnips. You eat 10. Like, if you want to eat multiple fruit, you have to pay for it. I don't know if turnips count as eating fruit, and I'm not going to eat any of my turnips to see either. Is that... Oh, okay, it's just one of those. And yeah, I'm chilling outside, because outside is just more atmospheric than me complaining in my house. I'm literally just sitting here and complaining. But the campsite being like that does really bother me. Like... I don't remember how it worked in New Leaf, in my defense. But... partially because I don't think I ever used it there. Hello, New Quirker. No, I have not dropped Twitch. I stream on there generally alternatively. Like, every other stream, basically. Like, I didn't stream yesterday, but if I had, it would have been on Twitch. And I didn't stream yesterday because I had a minor headache all day. And I did not want to get loud, because that would have made my headache worse. So I was just trying to nurse the headache. And it just didn't go away, so... But my last Twitch stream was... if I click over here onto Twitch... it was 2 days ago. And the one before it was 4 days ago, and the one before that was 6 days ago, then 8 days, then 9 days, then 9 days. Yeah, it's nice to see you as well. Oh jeez, I did not want to start the video. Navigating Twitch at such a small frickin' thing is hard. Why is there a channel trailer? I don't need it. Remind me later. What is... Why does it want me to check out my own stream from 2 days ago? Twitch! Why? I don't understand. Oh, geez, a lot of people are showing up now. I guess I'm gonna be keeping the stream going longer. I had legitimately intended to end the stream like 10 minutes ago. But I'll keep it going a bit longer. It gives me more time to rant about the frickin' terrible campsite. I got ranting about the campsite, because let's face it, I rant about things. I'll just catch bugs for a while. Mess up catching bugs. I've been streaming Animal Crossing for usually 1 hour long blocks. I've been trying to get to streaming longer, like other games for longer. But it all depends on when I wake up and if I can manage it, because by late night, I've been really dead tired lately. Hello, Bella. Hey, Cupcake, this is just out of nowhere, but do you want to buy my upright vacuum? How much? 2,500. Sold. That didn't give me the option to be like, that's too much! So I guess this must have been a good deal or something. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna sell it, but... Bella's adorable, though. She changes into her workout clothes. Who needs to work out? Well, who needs a vacuum when you can work out? Like, that's what we've learned. I think I already said it, but hello, Emerald. And I don't mind streaming longer now. You guys are worried about showing up making me stream longer. I don't mind streaming longer. I'm mildly hungry, but it's not like I'm like gonna starve if I don't, you know, go eat immediately kind of thing. I ain't no video game character. Oh, I didn't even notice this flower here. Wrong way. Still very much hoping for rain. Rain would be very convenient. Scrolling the wrong way. It's fine. I should really put my axe away. I don't really need it. I don't chop wood anymore, so... Hey, a new fish! A killifish! Streams are safe again. It wasn't in a stream! It was in a lake! Doesn't make any sense! Is it supposed to have been found in a lake? Yeah, it's supposed to have been found in the pond. This isn't a stream, it's a... Yeah. I haven't talked to Patty yet today. I should go find Patty. Talk with her. Whoops. I also haven't talked with Hopper yet. Is he home? He is home. Let's come check in on Hopper. He is building... Oh, I love his house. I've not been in here yet. I love his house. I mean, you can't get to his bed. Because that's kind of in the way. But I doubt he would have that problem. I actually forget what I set it to. Right, it is Chew. Chew receiving poopy. Hello, Hopper. So I start something, I gotta keep going until it's done. Guess I'm getting more stubborn with age. How you doing? What? This thing? I'm making a pot. I love this. I'm making a pot. It's tough, but I got ages of patience. Reckon you need that to be in the DIY slushy. Wait, you know how to make a pot already? Yeah, I do. Is that so? I had no idea you were so handy. You might have the know-how, but do you have the written instructions? Because it so happens I got the DIY recipe here you can share around. I'm just gonna sell it to Nook. If my pot recipe catches on, I'll have you to thank, Slushy. It's just a normal pot. I like his snowman. I like his house. This is a really nice house. Which reminds me of another thing that people were asking for like Nintendo to do, is to basically let you happy home designer all of your villagers' houses. It's like, why would you want to? Like, you can already reset them back to the default house design, I believe. Like, their own default. So if they do get anything in their house that you don't want them to have, which you'd have to give them, they don't appear to buy things on their own. Like, just reset their house. But, like, these houses look good. They fit the villager. Hello, Patty. Thanks for coming. How now? What's the latest? Heard about the new visitor? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Whoever they are, I'm sure they've already noticed a certain... I can't. Stop speaking Moonspeak. Oh, God. More of it. Moonspeak. I think that was baguette speech, but I'm not sure. Like, I wouldn't be overly opposed to, like, the happy home designing villagers' houses, but at the same time, given how Nintendo handled terraforming, I don't want them doing anything else major like that ever again. Because, let's face it, with how Nintendo handled terraforming, every villager house will come blank and you have to fill it in. That would be how they would do it. Like, this honestly feels like how Konami handled freaking Gen X in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Konami tried to make an archetype all about attributes. Nobody liked the attributes they picked, so they released a new set of them that was just, oh, so you didn't like the archetypes we picked? Well, pick your own attribute then. You think you're so smart? You pick the attribute. It's like they looked at the players that would reset their islands to get, not islands, but villages to get, like, the perfect layout. Like, they looked at that and just went, oh, so you don't like our layouts? Well, here, make your own if you're so smart. Like, that's what it seems like to me. Yeah. I actually never played Happy Home Designer because, well, as you might guess, just even look at this outfit. I am not good at aesthetics. I don't design things. Oh man, a tin can. I think my inventory is one more thing. My inventory is one more thing. At least it's not one more day. That would be a travesty. And another steamer basket set recipe. I already had a duplicate of that. I gave it away. I'm just gonna sell this one. Go donate that new fish before I accidentally sell it. Because I already even forget what it was. Like, I know what people want to do, and it's basically they want to have complete, absolute control over every little thing in their island. Things like that. It would ruin it for every... Wait, what? Stream is complete? Stream resumed, apparently? What? Stream died for a moment there, I guess. Our internet has been touchy lately. But I'll just start my thought again. After Blathers' spiel. I must know some facts about the killifish. Wonderful, I'd love nothing more. The magnificent killifish. You know that there are over 1,000 different species. My goodness, what a family tree to keep track of. My own favorite killifish species are the mangrove, which can live on land for weeks, breathing air, and the mummikhog, the first fish ever brought to space. Wonder if the killifish you've brought to me is related to either of these intrepid explorers. There you have it. Fascinating stuff. But, like, I know people want to just control every little aspect about their island. But knowing how Nintendo has went about it with New Horizons here, I know they would force everybody to control every little aspect about their village/island and micromanage every single little thing. How did that not bap him? How about you get off my island? Just frickin' go! I don't care. Go away. I don't like you. The fact that he was the campsite villager just makes me dislike the campsite even more. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money away because I missed yesterday. I don't have anything built up. Let's put 6,400 away. Leave myself a flat 5,000. See, I would, but that would mess up my flower path I already have down there in preparation for after he finally leaves. Like... let's check out Nook Shopping. Do I have KK Oasis? I don't think I do. I need to get out some more money. Well, no, I don't really need more money. Cannot buy the bamboo dolls! Wait, I must see. Can you... Okay, you can buy cardboard boxes. Cool. I will check my mail in a moment. Man, cardboard box. Pockets are full, right? Yeah, because I still need to sell all this crap. I can't... This is why I wish you could still carry letters with you. I would just have my axe in a letter and have an extra inventory slot while still having everything with me. I need to go sell things and then come back for the rest of the part. I could have put all of my money away. I'd forgotten I hadn't come and sold everything yet. I'm smart. Reminds me of the guy that came in asking for like 50,000 bells. Yeah, I'll hang on to those. Hello, Sumari Caraballo. I believe your name would be. Yeah, the stream had an issue, like, a few minutes ago where it literally stopped. Yeah, I haven't got to my mail yet. I will get there. I had just saw that message a few seconds ago, so. And my inventory was full. I must go claim my rusted part. Before I forget to claim my rusted part. So I will probably be ending the stream off after I get back to my house, because I am getting really hungry. And I do need food. It might just be you're rather delayed now, Jaden's. Little bit, but it's not out of the ordinary for that kind of stuff to happen, so... And bam! That'll be the final thing. I don't even know where I'm gonna put those. Yeah, it only died for like a second or two. So, I don't know. YouTube kind of had a bit of a heart attack, I guess. You know what? Let's just replace this stump with a tree. Yeah, YouTube and my internet in general seem to be having issues. Where can I put another one? Because, like, I want it to be usable. But I also don't want to get rid of all of my non-fruit trees. Let's see if it'll grow here. Yeah, I'll just scratch putting the path back here, and this will just be, like, a fruit orchard. Like... Makes the most sense to me. I'll just fill all of this in with flowers. Like, a lot of people tend to, even I tend to respond to things that are said multiple minutes before, so, like... I just kind of expect it at this point. I still love that it actually plays the sound. Nintendo knows what people want, and what they want is that. And a coffee grinder that just makes the most beautiful sound. Yeah, I shall put the synthesizer away. So I still don't even know where to put it. Put this cardboard box away. Love how there's already some people I've also seen complaining about storage. And then there's me that, like, I'm at 254, and I'm sitting here, like, well, I could probably get rid of most of these weeds. I don't really need any of these stacks of sticks. Like, a lot of these resources I could just get rid of, and I only have them in here because I was collecting a lot of them. Same as, like, I could just get rid of all these eggs. I don't need these eggs. This fencing, that can go. Same with these fencing. I don't need any of that. These old pole vaulting poles? I don't need these at all. Like, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be having issues with storage if they would just clean it out. Like, a lot of this stuff, but most of what I have in storage is resources and clothes. Because if I'm not using the furniture, there's not a huge... I don't have a huge desire to hang on to it. Like, I'm debating getting rid of a lot of the stuff I have in here, like the Bunny Day stuff. I don't really need it. As long as I have the eggs, I don't need the furniture. I can just make the furniture again. Oh, jeez. I would start rambling about pool, but then I'd be here the next hour. Like, I have a few things here that, like... You know, the cat tower. If I ever do manage to get a cat villager, I'm gonna give this to them, because why not? Being subtly racist in Animal Crossing, it's great. Give a cat tower. That would be so insulting. And, like, the sewing stuff I have. Like, I'm eventually going to put this stuff down somewhere. Same with the traditional tea set. And, you know, I have stuff I'm going to be putting down eventually. But then you get, like, the brine shrimp aquarium. Where am I going to put this? Why do I even still have it? I mean, this, I know exactly where this is going to go. I'm going to move it in here now. I don't have a table for in here yet, though. And there's turnips on the floor, but it's fine. Get the love letter set placed down in here. There we go. But yeah, I should be ending this off because I am really hungry. I can smell food again. The furnace is on, so I need to go get food. So I will be ending this stream off here. I might be streaming again later tomorrow. Oh, not later tomorrow. Later tonight. Might end up being tomorrow, my time. Who knows? I can't guarantee it. As I mentioned, I've been getting dead tired late at night, and I don't know why. I've been just dead tired a lot lately, and I don't know why. But yeah, with that, I will be back streaming tomorrow, almost definitely, over on Twitch. There is a link to that down in the description, so you can go over there, and you'll be able to know whenever I'm going live on there. I don't know what it would be if I did stream. It might end up being World of Warships, because they had an update today. So I'll probably be playing a fair bit of that today. Yeah, there's also a link to a Discord for anyone new here that is not part of the Discord. Feel free to join it. I announce there every time I'm going live and where I'm going live to, so you can see when and where I'm live. With all that said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you either later tonight if I'm not too tired, or tomorrow for more streaming. See you all then.